Good evening, good evening. Coming up on the show this evening, with the weather warming up, a TV personality and dog lover, Jodie Kidd, wants us to celebrate our love of walking and take our canine companions out on dog walks this month ahead of a world record attempt. To find out more, Jodie joins us now. How are you today?
I'm very good. How are you?
Very well, thank you. So we're not talking cars for once, we're talking dogs this time and walking our dogs.
I know, we're going at a much slower pace.
So according to this new research, the good news is we do actually love taking our dogs out for a good old walk, don't we?
We sure do. I mean, I've been lucky enough to have dogs throughout all of my life, and just the pleasure they bring you, the love that they give you, that unconditional loving, and just this wonderful other thing is that you have to get out the house, you have to exercise, you have to be amongst nature, you have to get some fresh air in your lungs. All of these things are all kind of promote just real positivity, and not only do you have this huge part of your love is in this four-legged friend, but you've got the other added extra bit of it's actually really good for the soul, it's good for the head, it's good for everything, gets you outside, so many positives.
And I've only discovered this in the last year since we got our beautiful Cavapoo puppy Mia. We love taking her out for a walk, and it's actually completely changed our lives.
It really does, isn't it? Oh, well, congratulations. That's so lovely.
And I was never a dog lover before, but now I think I've kind of turned into Paul O'Grady.
It happens. And it goes deep. It hits deep.
And while we're out walking our dogs, of course, it is important to understand basic dog walking etiquette. And there are some dog walking rules to abide by, aren't there?
There is. I mean, it comes down to common sense as well. So, I'm sure, well, you've been kind of a new dog owner, but I'm sure most of us that have had dogs for a while have probably had some kind of altercation. And, it's horrible. It should just be a plus. Everything should be a positive plus of getting out and doing all of these lovely, amazing things. And you have an altercation or something happens, and it really is horrible. You come back and you're just like, you're just, either wound up or upset because someone's shouted at you. And so the Kennel Club, who we're working with whilst doing the charity dog walks that I'll talk to you a bit in a minute about, have really just tried to, remind people about, just being respectful for other people when you're out there. If you've got a dog and he's off the lead, if he's chasing livestock, if he's chasing cyclists or other dogs or horses with riders, you can't allow that to happen. I've been too many times to even remember actually being brought up in the countryside, riding horses on roads, and had dogs chasing my horse, biting my horse's legs. I'm terrified that my horse is going to kick out and hurt this animal, but I'm also worried that my horse is going to bolt, and cause danger to motorists, to me, it's just, you've got to be respectful. You've got to think about, other people that are out there that are enjoying their moment of taking their dog for a walk or taking their horse out for a ride. You've just got to make sure that dogs are on their leads until, there are places that, that are safe, or areas that are safe. Make sure you pick up after your dog if he does a number two. Don't leave bags hanging in trees, and God knows where we've seen them just chucked at the side of the road. It's just horrible. And so the Kennel Club is just trying to just remind us gently, just saying, just be very respectful for other people out there. It's such a positive thing, and it can really, actually turn out to be a horrible thing if people don't kind of, don't have this etiquette, I suppose is the right word.
Right, tell us about these charity dog walks that you're involved with.
This is very, very exciting. So I've been doing this for a couple of years, working alongside Agria Pet Insurance. And so this year we were like, right, what are we going to do? How do we make it bigger? How do we make it better? And so we just thought we'll just throw in a Guinness World Record. I mean, who doesn't want to break a Guinness World Record? So I own a Dachshund. So we thought, right, let's do the biggest Dachshund walk and break the world record. So at the moment it stands at 250. So we have got to get more than 250 Dachshund owners. So I'm calling out to all Dachshund owners in the UK, please, 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 please come down and help me break this record and become a Guinness World Record holder yourself. And we're going to be doing it in one of 3 different English heritage sites that we are using. So the one we're going to be doing the Dachshund world record is at Marble Hill House in Twickenham. And if people, and this is all going to be taking place on Saturday, the 18th of May. If you can get there at about 10:30, we're going to set off at 11. We've got to, for the record, we've got to do a little kilometre. So we've done a very special Dachshund lane for their little tiny legs. We've got to do 1 kilometre and we have to get over 250 Daxies there. So please, please come and join me and be a world record holder on Saturday the 18th. But also because it is predominantly what we all want to do is raise money for charities. So there's 3 different charities. And Agria are basically amazingly and going to be so kind, and they're going to donate £5 for you if you turn up at one of these 3 different English heritage sites. But the best news is that if you can't make these 3 sites, because we've got Kenilworth Castle in Warwickshire, we've got Belsay Hall in Northumberland, and of course where we're doing the world record, which is Marble Hill House in Twickenham. If you go out on Saturday and you take a picture on your social media, either Facebook, Instagram or X, and you hashtag Agria Dog Walk 2024 and Agria Pet Insurance, they will still donate the £5 for you. So last year we did almost £20,000. So this year I hope we raise a lot more. So whoever, wherever you are, whatever dog you've got, take a picture if you can't make it to one of these beautiful World Heritage sites, and you can still raise money for charity. And if you want to help me break the world record, come and join me in Twickenham and let's do this.
And if people do want to join you, do they have to register or sign up in advance for this?
No, you just literally turn up at Marble Hill House at about 10:30 on Saturday the 18th, and the Guinness World Record people will do the rest.
Well, it sounds amazing. The best of luck with the world record. And while we have you on, any exciting projects coming up that we should know about?
My goodness, lots of fun things. I'm, still doing all my car stuff for Kid in the Sweet Shop. Now we're coming out of winter. Got some amazing new episodes coming up with that. What else? Yeah, the pub is flying along. Yeah, it's all good. It's all flat out, and just whilst the sun shines, it's just like, oh, here we go. Energy is back. Everything's back. It's kind of like it's been a long, long winter, isn't it?
Well, Jodie, as always, good to talk to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Take care. Bye, bye, bye.